Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on where you are. Welcome to the Daily Antidote of Song. So, good morning, David and Elise in Oakland, and Hoda in British Columbia, Marion in the UK, Carolyn on day 1725. Yes. And Arlene in Berkeley, Susan G in Cincinnati, Aloysius in Massachusetts. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And let's get my thing straightened out here. Yes, and Bene in Berkeley, Kathleen in Albuquerque, Phil in Tones. Oh, Pauline, William, and Shikuna, Shizuka, and somebody else, but the name's not showing up in the box yet. Amanda and Miles in Michigan, Luda in Victoria, BC, Neil in Boston, hello, Linda on Orcas Island, Ruth in the UK, Trish in Victoria, BC, Sydney in San Francisco. Yes, yes. And Bonnie in Boise, Nancy in Washington State, Elizabeth in California, Kay in Texas, Dorian Ollie in Rhode Island. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Carolyn. Hello, Carolyn, on the iPod. And yes, hello, Jojo. And Ariana and Jamie in Victoria, BC. Hi, Cricket. And Maybell Bear in Massachusetts. And Laris in the UK. Hello, Jim in Maryland. And Adele. Hello on the iPhone. Lynn and Cliff in Vermont, Kat in Vermont, and Athena in Brooklyn, and Anne in Silver Spring, and Carol in Connecticut, Kevin in New Hampshire, and Martha in Oregon, Diane in Massachusetts, and Bob in Albany. We have people continuing to connect. And yes, happy holidays to everyone. Merry Christmas to all who are celebrating. And tonight at sundown, we'll begin Hanukkah. And tomorrow is the first day of Kwanzaa. So this time is full of many amazing celebrations. And so we hope all are celebrating well. And we're excited today to have a wonderful performer who says she's in love with the sound of the voice of the people. Marilena Anzini. I'm trying to make
Ciao,
it.
ciao a
Ciao.
tutti, ciao, 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 grazie Kim.
Hmm. So, and she's coming to us from Milan. Now, in
Sì.
Italy, is it Milano? Is how to know how you say Milan in Italian,
Yeah,
but
it's called Milano. I'm really not in Milano city, just in the surroundings. But anyway, it's the most important city close to where I live, in the
wonderful.
north of Italy.
Yes. So thank you for being with us.
Oh,
And I know you have three songs. This is
yeah.
exciting.
Thank you to having me. And yeah, can I start? Do
Yes.
do we do you
Yes.
want to sing? Of course, yes. So of course today is Christmas, so was I thought of this song that is the very famous, the most famous Italian Christmas carol. It's called Tu scendi dalle stelle. That means you descend from the stars. And it was composed by was the composer was this Saint Bishop of Naples, Alfonso Maria de Liguori, and yeah, and it goes like this. Tu scendi dalle stelle, o Re del Cielo, e vieni in una grotta al freddo e al gelo, e vieni grotta al freddo al gelo. O bambino mio divino, io ti vedo qui a tremar. O Dio beato, a quanto ti costò l'avermi amato, a quanto ti costò l'avermi amato. This is the first verse. There are several, but we will sing the first two. You can find the lyrics in the chat, and there is also because this song is sang by the shepherd and with the how do you call the bagpipe, the cornamusa in Italian, and so we can make a sort of a cornamusa of a bagpipe with the voice, making a sort of drone with the same lyrics that goes like this. Let's see further. Scendi dalle stelle. Aspetta. Scendi dalle stelle, o Re del Cielo, e vieni in una grotta al freddo e al gelo. Repeat. E vieni in una grotta al freddo e al gelo. The second part. O bambino mio divino, io ti vedo qui a tremar. O Dio beato, a quanto ti costò l'avermi amato. Just to know. A quanto ti costò l'avermi amato. Okay, so we can do both, and goes also and we can go also on the second verse, and so we can sing all together. You can sing whatever you want. Allora, wait, okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2. Scendi dalle stelle, o Re del Cielo, e vieni in una grotta al freddo e al gelo, e vieni in una grotta al freddo e al gelo. O bambino mio divino, io ti vedo qui a tremar. O Dio beato, a quanto ti costò l'avermi amato, a quanto ti costò l'avermi amato. A te che sei del mondo il Creatore, mancano panni e fuoco, mio Signore. Mancano panni e fuoco, mio Signore. Caro, eletto, pargoletto, quanto questa povertà più mi innamora, giacché ti fece amor povero ancora, giacché ti fece amor povero ancora. And that's it.
Oh, beautiful. I've heard it sung in English before, but have never heard it sung in
I
Italiano.
see. Oh, I didn't listen to this English version. I will search for it, but I'm quite sure that it's in original Italian because the first version actually is in Neapolitan dialect. And I send you a link, the link of this beautiful version in dialect. That is the first original version, and it was a bit more sensory, and it's really popular. It's a popular song, and so Jesus, baby Jesus, is. They say that it's like. Because he was born in December, but he was so full of light and love, and even the dried grass under is a mangery, come si chiama, the place where Jesus was, uh, put out flowers and green leaves because it was so full of life. And so it's a wonderful song. There is the link. I invite everybody to listen to it because it's really beautiful. This was the one we sang. Is the Italian version is a bit more with a higher language, a bit more theoretical, more theological. But
Yes.
it's quite, the melody is really nice.
Ah, it's wonderful. And I love that when you said in the Neapolitan one that the dried grass, the hay in the manger,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
sprouted flowers and came to life more
yeah, yeah, yeah.
because of the baby in the
And there
manger.
is another verse where they say that is in a place close to Naples, all the vinegar, no, the wine, no, the grapes were full of flowers, and also the wine, and even if it's December, the grapes were ready, and so they say, "You small baby are like a grape of fruit, and you are so sweet in the mouth, and you get drunk my heart of
Ah,
love."
wonderful. Well, you've got
Yeah.
another song for us, actually two more. So what is the second one?
Allora, I thought about a Gregorian chant because today is Christmas, and uh, so I think it's a good thing to pay a tribute, to say thank you, to be grateful to the source of Western music, actually. That is Gregorian chant. All the music was born from Gregorian chant. That's actually is a singing, but is a prayer too. Is the is a prayer is the prayer of hearts so in love with God that it was not enough to talk. It was not enough to speak these words. It was like the heart is jumping, and the body needs to go further to pray in a bigger way, and so the singing was born. And in fact, what we are going to sing is a very ancient antiphon that is called is actually is the antiphon that we sing in the Advent, so in the day before Christmas. And there are these antiphons sang before the Magnificat, the prayer to the Lady, to Mary, to Virgin Mary, and
Yes, so actually that's so the antiphon is sang in the evening prayer of the
yeah,
prayer of the hours in the Catholic Church at night. The canticle is the Magnificat, the one that says, the rich are sent away empty, and the rulers that are unjust are taken down from their throne. And so the verse right before that Magnificat, that
yeah,
changes daily. So you're going to sing the one for the night, for the day before Christmas. So
yeah,
thank you.
for the 23
Oh,
actually.
okay, fantastic.
Uh, and yeah, and it's called O Emmanuel. It's in Latin, of course, because and there is also the score, the music. I sent the picture if in the chat, and it's so interesting to see how we are used to have a measure, a time in our singing. Ta 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 ta. 1, 2, 3, 4. In the Gregorian chant, there is no time because there is no meter. I mean, there is rhythm, but the rhythm is the words because is a prayer, and the most important things is the words that are taken from the holy scriptures. And so you, if you want to take a look to this score, you can see that there are no meter, and these notes are really free to flow. Mm? You will listen, and you will listen that the music is just flowing with the words. But
Ah,
let's start to sing. That is better. Mm? O Emmanuel, Rex et legifer noster, expectatio gentium, et Salvatore arum. Veni ad salvandum nos, Domine Deus noster. It's really small, but really it's a meditative singing. Please follow me and let's sing it again. Mm? O Emmanuel, Rex et legifer noster, expectatio gentium, et Salvatore arum. Veni ad salvandum nos, Domine Deus noster.
hmm. Beautiful and contemplative. So,
Yeah, it's really a prayer. So it's something that change something first of all in the heart of who is singing, and then I'm sure that's also something outside can change if it's something change inside.
and the wonderful thing about Gregorian chant is that it's also uh, music that is sung by a group of people many
Yeah,
times. And so they breathe together, they sing together, and learn
yeah,
to listen with each other as they do that.
yeah. The beauty of the Gregorian chant is that it's sang in the monastery. This antiphon is about the liturgy of the hours. It's the big um, prayer of the Christian um, war. Um, yeah, worship, giusto?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, the liturgy of the
And
hours through the day.
yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly. The ora et labora. They pray and they work. Pray, but all the day is really during the day there are a lot of time, but not. It's yeah. During all the day they always stop and pray, and then work and then stop and pray, and so it's always in a flow. In a flow, the prayer is so close to the work, to the job, to the daily life, and this is the way to make room inside for God.
Absolutely.
And coming back to the Gregorian chant, the beauty is that, as Kim said, that all the monks sing it, but they are really ancient. I think it's from the 6th, 7th centuries, this 7th, 8th, and and it's still sung as the first time, as the beginning. with one voice. There is in this singing there is no harmony, no polyphony.
Yes, yes, it
So
is
in
in unison.
there are a lot of monks that sing with the same note, and so we really can listen to one voice. And this is the way, the more, I think, is really the more humble way to sing, and the more effective way to feel together with all the people singing. Because and I say it again, because before to be a song, it's a prayer.
Yes.
So it's a
You
way
have a
to make the prayer bigger and higher, and go the voice bigger and higher to directly to God.
Now, I appreciate that talking about the humility of singing because you have to really listen to those singing with you as you breathe together and sing together. Now, you have
Yeah.
a third song for us today. Yes, we have an abundance of riches.
Yeah, because today is Christmas, and so the baby is born. And so there is another Gregorian chant, but this is a bit more late Gregorian, and it's not about liturgy. It's more about popular devotion, you know. So yeah, it's a bit later. It's from 13th or 14th century. Uh, the original text was found in a Benedictine book in the East Europe, and yes, it's Puer natus in Bethlehem, still in Latin, and there are a lot of verses. Because of course, as in the popular music happens, everybody can add a verse, something more, and so there are a lot of versions, a lot of. So I picked the most famous ones, and there and this is a late Gregorian, so it's not so free talking about meter and melody as the antiphon before, that was older. Is a sort of hymn now. So we have a verse and a sort of refrain. It's not. It's called a responsorium in Latin. So it's really easy because we can um, listen to it and repeat it every time. So I can sing it, and I found. Okay. Hmm. Puer natus in Bethlehem, Alleluia. Unde gaudet Jerusalem, Alleluia, Alleluia. And this is the responsorium. In cordis jubilo Christum natum adoremus, cum novo cantico. Maybe we can sing it again, this responsorium. In cordis jubilo Christum natum adoremus, cum novo cantico. I would love to say just one thing, because this singing, these melodies came really from the heart, or from a prayer heart, yes, a praying heart. We can listen to the melody. He said, "In cordis jubilo," that means in the joy of my heart. And he say, "In cordis jubilo," you can really feel your heart exploding of joy. And then say, "In cordis jubilo Christum natum," because Christum was born. So it means that came down on the earth. So in cordis jubilo Christum natum, and the melody go down, because the melody is not made of a musical research of something, intervals or something like this. It's really coming from the heart, and this is really wonderful. And also, Christum natum adoremus. Adoremus is like we make a bow to the Christum natum. And cum novo cantico, this really sweet melody because it is really a prayer for the baby. So let's sing all the hymn from the beginning. Hmm? Puer natus in Bethlehem, Alleluia. Unde gaudet Jerusalem, Alleluia, Alleluia. In cordis jubilo Christum natum adoremus, cum novo cantico. Assuncit carnem filius, Alleluia. Dei Patris altissimus, Alleluia, Alleluia. In cordis jubilo Christum natum adoremus, cum novo cantico. Per Gabrielem nuntium, Alleluia. Virgo concepit filium, Alleluia, Alleluia. In cordis jubilo Christum natum adoremus, cum novo cantico. Hic iacet in praesepio, Alleluia. Qui regnat sine termino, Alleluia, Alleluia. In cordis jubilo Christum natum adoremus, cum novo cantico. Et angelus pastoribus, Alleluia. Revelat quod sit Dominus, Alleluia, Alleluia. In cordis jubilo Christum natum adoremus, cum novo cantico. Reges de Saba veniunt, Alleluia. Aurum tus mirram offerunt, Alleluia, Alleluia. In cordis jubilo Christum natum adoremus, cum novo cantico. In hoc natali gaudio, Alleluia. Benedicamus Domino, Alleluia, Alleluia. In cordis jubilo Christum natum adoremus, cum novo cantico. Laudatur Sancta Trinitas, Alleluia. Deo dicamus gratias, Alleluia, Alleluia. In cordis jubilo Christum natum adoremus, cum novo cantico.
Ah, so wonderful. And of course, singing, having an antiphon like that, or actually a responsorial psalm, for any of you that are familiar with liturgy in many Christian traditions, there will be a responsorial psalm, sometimes after the first reading. And what's great about a responsorial psalm is that it's always a time when the assembly sings together, and that's and encouraged and demanded that people sing together. So it's wonderful that that's built into the tradition. So,
Mm.
Marilena, do you have something coming up that people can listen to, or on your website there? I know there are some wonderful things for people to listen to.
Oh, yeah. Just 1 week ago, I released a new single that is called Pace in Terra. It's peace on earth. And there is also a video. So I will be really happy if you would love to listen to it. It's an a cappella song, and it's a sort of prayer because it means peace of earth on earth, and in this peace is what we really need the most, always in our life. And I think in this period is more than ever. So of course a song cannot change the word, but as we told before, maybe can change something inside, and we have to start from a small thing. I really believe it. And so yeah, this is uh, what uh, what I can say about this song.
Mhm.
And also there is an album coming in January on the 16th. So you can find it on everything on every digital stores, streaming, and on YouTube, everywhere. So I will be
Absolutely.
happy if you will listen to it.
Yes.
And maybe who knows, in one coming daily antidote of song, I can teach you a song because normally I teach my songs in not today because today is a very special day. So
Absolutely. Well, thank you so
thank
much
you.
for joining us here on the Daily Antidote of Song and for teaching us, giving us some history and some beauty and a time to breathe and have it be a bit contemplative on a time that can be very busy for people. I mean, people are making food for Christmas. Some people are probably grating potatoes for latkes to be ready for Hanukkah to start tonight. And in my house, we're busy cooking some kale to get ready for the celebration of Kwanzaa, and I got to get my black eyed peas together. So lots of things going on. But thank you so, so much. So, Marilena Anzini from nearby to Milano in
Yeah.
Italy. So, thank you for being with us this day. So,
Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody. Really, it was the special Christmas to me. Thank
thank
to you. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Daily Antidote of Song. Thank you, Ariana.
you. So I'm going to go off because I have to go sing for a midday rosary.
Oh, perfect.
So bye everybody and thank you Marilena Anzini.
Ciao. Merry Christmas, everybody, and Merry everything.
Ciao. So
Thank you.
Jojo, I think you
Ciao.
can give our goodbyes today off camera.
You betcha. Thank you so much, Dr. Kim, for beautiful hosting. Have a great rosary. And Maria Elena, I can't say enough thank you to you for bringing us all of that beauty. I can't wait to listen to it again after we close today. Merry Christmas, everybody, to all of you who's been celebrate Christmas. Merry Christmas to everyone who celebrates Hanukkah. That's beginning tonight, tomorrow Kwanzaa. So wishing everybody every possible happiness of the December season and sending love and hugs to all of you. Let's say goodbye. Can everybody help me wave to everybody out there on the live stream? Love and hugs to all of you folks out there. Thanks for joining us today on Christmas Day. Thanks again to Marilena Anzini coming in from Milano, Italy, bringing us all that magic. Ariana, thank you for running tech today from Los Angeles. David and Elsie coming in from Oakland. Happy holiday day to you and hope you're having a beautiful day there. Marion in Brighton, UK. Thanks for being with us. It was lovely to watch you singing along on all of that. Carolyn in Boise, Idaho. Thanks for being here, all decked out. Arlene in Berkeley, California, super decked and with a babar. Merry Christmas and happy everything to you. Susan in Cincinnati, lots of love to you. Kathleen in Albuquerque, nice to see your big smile. The Newcastle gang over there, I see Shizuka and Phil and Pauline and probably William in the background. There we go. Happiness over there, gang. You don't look like you need us to wish you much happiness. Looks like you're having a blast. Alex, Amanda, and Miles, glad you guys are all together for the holidays. That's lovely to see. Luda and Mark, great to see both of you on the screen today. Happy holidays to you both. Neil in Boston, and thanks for bringing you in your festive hat and background. Linda on Orcas Island, you look adorable. We have a lot of Santas in the room today. Ruth in Birmingham, UK, with a little bit of red for the holidays. Nice to see your smile. Trish and Victoria, good to see you today. Bonnie in Boise, Idaho, really nice to see your smile. Martha in Oregon, thank you so much for joining us today. Bob and Mabel and the Bears, everybody all decked out over there with flashing crown lights with new batteries. Jim in Maryland, great to see you. Bob in Albany, thank you so much for being here. Another person all in red. And let's all actually throw some hands up for Jim in Maryland, who just finished his run of the Christmas Revels. Did a beautiful job, Jim. It was great to see you up there. Nan and her sister. Everybody wave to Nan's sister. We don't know your name, but we're really glad to meet you today. Good to see you and hope you guys enjoyed all the piece that Marilena just brought to us. Curly Tops coming in from Vermont. I see Leanna and Willard. Nice to see both of you there. Athena coming in from Brooklyn, New York. Beautiful to see you, sweetie. And Dory and Ollie in Rhode Island. And there's another Santa hat and a bell. I can almost hear it. Beautiful, Dory. Benet in Berkeley, California. Lovely to see you today. Diane made it in from Coamo, Puerto Rico, where she is not wearing a Santa suit because she would get too hot. Kevin Ennis coming in from New Hampshire, reminding us all that today is day 1,724 consecutive beautiful days of singing in this space. And boy, it's a really nice thing to reflect on Christmas while we're all here in a space that feels like being at another family party. Jamie in Victoria, beautiful to see you today. Thank you for being here. Anne in Silver Spring, happy birthday from me. It was yesterday, I know. It's glad to see you back in here on today. And lots of love to you. Cricket in Maryland, hugs and love. Deli in Maryland, hugs and love. We got the Maryland troop all in a row there. Storm with a Grinch. Everybody wave to Storm's Grinch. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Happy Christmas to you. And Storm, you're not mean at all. Beautiful hat. Laris in the UK, beautiful to see you today. Thank you for being here, I think also in red. Aloysius in Massachusetts, nice to see your roof. And Merry Christmas to you. Kat in Vermont, good to see you today and your beautiful peace sign. Jane in Maryland, thank you so much for joining. Just got to see you also at Revels. Diane in Massachusetts and Lynn in Connecticut. And I think everybody else is off camera. Nancy's Irish Cow in Washington State, technically on camera. Carolyn, that's me. I'm saying goodbye to me. Everybody say goodbye to Jojo in Tacoma Park. Yeah, okay. Sue in Seattle, thank you so much for being here. Love to all of you guys. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Can't wait to see you all tomorrow. Lots of love to you all. Bye, gang. Bye again, Marilena.